going on, guys? PC here. I just wanted to make this quick video to show you an Easter egg that I found within Toy Racer on the Dreamcast. I don't know why, but one day I just decided to drive around the tracks in Toy Racer and see if there were any secrets or Easter eggs hidden around the tracks. And I actually did find a few things that I thought were Easter eggs, but turned out they really weren't. But I did find one that I thought was really intriguing and really awesome. I actually looked up this Easter egg online and I could not find any reference to it. So I actually may be the first one to ever find it, which is really cool. Now, in order to find this Easter egg, you need to go to the final track in the game and drive probably about 3/4 of the way down the track until you come to a book that's lying on the side of the road. Now, if you just drive past this book, you should actually be able to see the title on the side of it. But in order to see everything on this book, you actually need to drive around to the back of it and switch to the top-down perspective so you can actually see the top of the book. Now, if you maneuver into just the right position and manipulate the camera in your favor, you should be able to see the top of the book, which will show a title as well as some text below it and an image. The title of the book is called Agartha. Now, if you're not familiar with Agartha, Agartha is the mythological underground city that is said to reside in the Earth's core, but it is also the title of an unreleased game from No Cliché called Agartha. It was a survival horror game that starred a character named Kirk, who you would play as, and you would try and save this remote village from being taken over by demons that have come up from the Earth's core, or Agartha. Now, if you look right below the title of the book, you'll find some blurry text. Not only is this text blurry and hard to make out, but on top of that, it's also in French. So it actually took me quite a while to figure out what this said, but I worked on it for about an hour and came up with this translation. It says, Les entame je premier monde, which means I began the first world. And I think this probably makes the most sense out of all of the different possibilities that it could be. I did also come up with something along the lines of I began to take the world, or something along those lines, but I think it is I began the first world, or Les entame je premier monde. Both of those translations could make sense because of the plot of the game, which involves demons coming up from the earth and trying to take over the world. Agartha could be considered the first world, and of course, demons coming up from the earth trying to take over the world. I began to take the world. That also makes sense as well. But anyway, that is just what I came up with. Maybe some of you would like to take a stab at actually figuring out what this says, but I believe those are the two most likely translations. So below the title and the text, you'll also notice a picture of what appears to be some sort of demon. And this could actually be what the text below the title is referring to when it says I. It could be the actual demon saying I began the first world, or I began to take the world. But anyway, guys, I thought this was a really cool find, and I hope you found it interesting as well. But that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.